205702, People versus Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez is present. Mr. Wakeman on her behalf, Eric Smith for the people. Our Deputy Probation Officer, Felicia Leon, is also present. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's my understanding that the people in the defense have entered into an agreement to resolve this matter completely as far as this case is concerned.
Okay, pause here. This is a classic plea deal setup. Notice how the defense and prosecution are already on the same page. For viewers, that's huge. It usually means a defendant is avoiding a trial, which can be a huge gamble in cases like this. What do you think? Smart move or just cutting corners?
And the resolution is as follows. Mr. Hernandez would enter a plea of no contest to count 2, Penal Code Section 192B. The people will move to amend as to counts 3 and 4 the enhancement of Penal Code Section 12022.7D, and she would admit. And then also, Mr. Hernandez, as to counts 3 and 4, will admit CRC 4.421A3.
15 years fixed time. Let that sink in. That's the fixed part. The judge has no wiggle room. In other words, whatever sentence is handed down, it's locked in. This is where the gravity hits. No parole, no early release. Imagine knowing your future like this. How would you feel?
Each of those counts, count 1 would then be dismissed, contingent upon the pleas and admissions remaining in full force and effect. Count 2 would be 654. Counts 3 and 4, when you add those completely up, would be 15 years fixed time prison. And then as to count 3, the 12022.95 would be 654 in light of the 12022.7D admission. Mr. Smith, is that accurate?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Wakeman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hernandez, is that your understanding?
Yeah.
Here's a critical legal moment. The judge is making sure Hernandez fully understands the rights they're giving up by pleading no contest. This isn't just paperwork. It's about avoiding future legal headaches. Always remember, courts have to make sure defendants are making informed decisions, especially under California's strict strike laws.
Is there a motion by the people to amend the information to add as enhancements to both counts 3 and 4, Penal Code Section 12022.7D?
So moved, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection. Stipulate to perfected arraignment.
Very well. Thank you. Is there a factual basis for the anticipated admission?
2 strikes. This is a big one for viewers who aren't legal buffs. If Hernandez messes up again in the future, we're talking 25 years to life. That's life-altering. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the judge is laying out crystal clear.
Both to 12022.7D as to counts 3 and 4 and to the CRC 4.421A3 based on the evidence and testimony at trial.
People would so stipulate, Your Honor.
So stipulated.
Mr. Hernandez, I'm holding up the waiver of rights form. You've initialed it, you've signed it. I know you've had many opportunities to discuss various options with Mr. Wakeman before we started trial and then since the jury returned with their decision. Have all your questions been answered? Do you have any questions for Mr. Wakeman that you'd like to speak to him privately about, or questions for me? Okay. You understand that by entering into this plea that we've just discussed, that would be 2 strikes. And the consequences of that are that if in the future you would receive another conviction for a
Admissions accepted. Case closed, basically. This is the formal confirmation that Hernandez is on board with everything. And the court now has official proof. For anyone watching, this is a no turning back point. Everything from here is official record.
strike, it's a 25 to life sentence, and in addition, it increases the amount of time, it doubles whatever a sentence would be. And there may be other consequences, and those have all been explained to you? Any questions at all? Is this what you want to do? All right. Join in the waiver of rights?
Join.
Waive formal reading?
So waived.
Count 2, Penal Code Section 192B. What is your plea? Join?
Join.
I'll accept your plea of no contest, find guilt for purpose of the plea. As to count 3,
Sentencing day set March 5th, 8:30 a.m. If you're a true crime junkie, this is the part to mark on your calendar. Court timelines can drag, but dates like this are the countdown to the next dramatic chapter, where the actual sentence will be delivered. Patience is key here.
do you admit the enhancement under Penal Code Section 12022.7D? And do you admit California Rules of Court 4.421A3? Join?
Join.
As to count 4, you admit the enhancement under Penal Code Section 12022.7D. And you admit under California Rules of Court 4.421A3. Join?
Join.
I'll accept your admissions, accept your plea, find that you have made a knowing, intelligent, voluntary waiver of your rights, understanding the consequences. Is there a motion by the people to dismiss count 1 contingent upon the plea and admissions remaining in full force and effect?
So moved, Your Honor.
Any objection?
None.
Motion is granted. Is there anything else that council believe we need to put on the record other than, of course, setting our sentencing date, etc.?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
And just in an abundance of caution, I will note that council have had extensive discussions, and I will also note that the people have complied with Marcy's law before entering into this agreement. Mr. Smith, is that a fair statement?
Yes, Your Honor. Appropriate notifications were made.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Hernandez, you're going to remain in custody with no bail pending sentencing. We did have a chance, counsel and I, to speak with Ms. Leon from probation, and we just needed updated information on how. Obviously, you have to do a completely new report because we already have that. And thank you for your input on that as well. And we'll return then on Thursday, March 5th at 8:30, and that will be the sentencing date. I'll block off whatever time is needed for that. I'm going to block off certainly an hour, and if more is needed, council can just let me know. Mr. Smith, anything further at this time?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Welcome, Ms. Leon. No. Mr. Wakeman?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, Ms. Hernandez, we'll see you back March 5th at 8:30 here in Department 4.